Well, hello, hello. Hey, Gardener Realtor. Catching you before dinner. What y'all having for dinner? This was an unscheduled live stir fry. All right. It's an unscheduled live since kind of home away from home. We've been kind of not getting these videos out, so gotta keep me mainstream, I guess. So we gotta probably doing lives every Tuesday and Fridays. I'm not sure about Fridays, but we'll see how that goes. We are doing fine. Going to be flying back to Texas this weekend, so I get to see how my gardening is doing and everything. It'd be nice to sleep in my own bed. Oh, good. Hey, son, you didn't have practice today? Good evening, Coast Container Gardener. Coast and Container Gardening. Okay. How was practice today? Thanks, Leah and Tank. We appreciate that. Practice is never boring. You must be doing it wrong. I'm gonna have to show you something there. Show you how to have practice fun. Got that right. Hook 'em horns. Oh, Sydney Jr. wants to go play for UT, so we'll see how that goes. He's a starting quarterback for the seventh grade team back in Killeen. Maybe he can replace uh, Dak because he ain't doing nothing. Very funny. That was hilarious, especially if you're not a Cowboys fan. It's hilarious. They're not even considered the best team in Texas anymore. It's all about them Texans. Zone 8 Dallas, DeSoto Diva. Do you have any tips for maintaining my citrus, lemons, limes, and orange? Hopefully you have them. Hopefully you have them in a container. If you have them in a container, what you can do is bring them in. Now it's almost you almost have to transition though if you have them in containers, transition them almost like you have to transition them out into the opening when you first start your seedlings. So slowly introduce them into the warm weather inside of your house, and then uh, do it for about a week. Do about an hour a day. Increase the hour each day, and by the seventh day, you can have it into the house for long periods of time. And boo to the Texans. No, not boo to the Texans. Oh, we got two Texas people maintaining citrus in containers. All right, that's the way to go. What size containers are you having your citrus plants at? DeSoto's not too far from us. I think I'm not familiar with North Texas area, but I believe DeSoto is maybe 30, 45 minutes away from us. Hey, yeah, yeah. T and Tank, y'all better hope. Well, one of y'all, only one of y'all. Which one of y'all like Michigan? Another one likes like Ohio State or Wisconsin, right? You better hope Jim Harbaugh beats Ohio State's this coming up few games. Otherwise, I think this might be his last year. 8 inches of snow. Whoo! I now live in Southwest Dallas, Mountain Creek area. I'm not familiar with Mountain Creek. Okay, Gardner Realtor. In right here in Georgia, where I'm at, I'm also 7B, and I've been slowly trying to start these seeds for the fall garden. Just did a video on how to start a garden in an apartment for beginners, but due to my phone, it got corrupted somehow. So now all the videos got uploaded. So I'm just sick and tired of uploading videos on my phone. I'm really debating on getting this camera. If any of y'all have any cameras that y'all record off of cameras, let me know what cameras that y'all use. I'm thinking about the Canon M50. I've seen a lot of good reviews on there. The only bad thing I've seen was the recording in 4K. I guess the dual mirror system, something like that, it doesn't focus right off the jump, but I'm not too worried about that. Tank is Ohio. Okay. Oh man, that's talk about a house divided. I don't see how y'all can do it. I had to convert Mrs. Nakid Gardener to go from the Dallas Mavericks to the San Antonio Spurs, and also from the Dallas Cowboys to the Houston Texans. So I just brought mine in this morning. I have mine in those $5. Okay, from Walmart. I think they are about 18 gallons. Okay. A half barrel. Are you talking about those half wine barrels from the big box stores? Hey, Miss Catcraft. 32 was the high today. I think 45 was the high here in Northeast Georgia. They are in the laundry section next to. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I need to go. Oh, well, I'm going to Texas this weekend. Hopefully, we can probably do a garden tour while I am there, just to kind of pull. I know we're going to do a video on us harvesting the turmeric and the ginger, and hopefully, if the Mrs. Nakid Gardener hasn't done so already, we're going to do the sweet potatoes. And from what she was telling me, that a lot of our brassicas got eaten up by the field mice / rat, whatever been eating it. So we'll probably have to go get some starts from the local nursery there and just plant some lettuce and stuff like that. All right. Got a great harvest this year. Moved them in the garage before the freeze. Just good job, DeSoto Diva. Do you got an Instagram? If you got an Instagram, so the follow. I got some links down below of our Instagram page. Shoot us a picture, or tag us one of those pictures if you have it of your citrus container. I'd like to see that. Hello, White Flowers Homestead. How are you? What growing hardiness zone are you in? Hey, Quebec homesteader Mallory. I think I saw you've been popping up on some of our feeds there. Sedatoria. Good evening from North Dallas. Look at her. She's so cute. Sometimes they can run you $8 depending on the season. They are cheaper than kids going back to school. Hallelujah. Thankfully we're empty nesters, so we have no kids at the house. Just they come to visit, sometimes unannounced. Yeah. I'm just playing. Hey, Tisha, what's going on, Barefoot Fruit Gardener? We're just talking about stuff. This frost that came above everybody else. I am zone 5B. My tree collards are, oh, talking about tree collards. I think Mrs. Nakid Gardener was showing me or telling me about tree collards. Oh no, it was Jason from Big Bear Homestead. He was telling me that, check this out, y'all. Baker Creek is about to have a tree collard seeds. They're growing up this year, and they're going to harvest the seeds to start out next year. They're going to be available next year. So I am looking forward to some tree collards because I can't find those, or the Ethiopian collards, or the what is the walking onion. I think it's the walking onion or walking collards. One or two. So I'm looking for those three. So hey, Angela Garden Sense, how you doing? They got a DeSoto, Mississippi. Oh wow, y'all had a six. Ooh, I'm your feed. That's cool. I'm in zone 3. About 10 inches of snow right now. Goodness gracious. Ugh. Do you do you collect those walking onions? If so, what will it take to get some of those seeds? I believe tree collards are, I want to say, either annual or biannual. I am not sure. Uh, this is my first year hearing about them, so I'm very interested. I love collard greens, so I can only imagine what those taste like. I believe they're frost hardy. I'm not, if they're like regular collards, then once the temperature gets above 85, they're going to start to bolt. So possibly, I don't know. So we'll see. Watching from Maryland, Zone 7. Okay. I was stationed over there at Andrews Air Force Base. Still got family all around the Maryland area. Makes a walking, who? Who makes a walking onion? Elixir? Yeah, I got to, when I get home, I got to make, put together our hoop house. I got to find some fabric for our hoop. And depending on if Mrs. Nakid Gardener wants me to put up the mobile um, greenhouse, I'll do that as well. Who's next door neighbor, Miss Craft? Okay, you're in Memphis. Okay, did you guys get any ice? No, we did get some rain this morning, but other than that, this basically went dry, but cold and wet. All right, get you that refill. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be doing a few videos on there about the no, we had a we did a I don't have a video. We failed, well, I should say I failed miserably with the hoop house. It was around this time. We were posting a lot on Instagram around this time. We weren't even live doing YouTube. And I basically, all I did was I went to the big box store. I just grabbed some PEX plumbing pipe, and I just took measurements, and I just stuck them in the ground with some clamps. And I couldn't find a cheap fabric, so I used plastic because plastic was cheap. It was like a 3 or 4 mil plastic. But the only thing about with the plastic is it doesn't allow your plants to breathe. So you have to basically, what I was doing is I was letting one side up every day, and then once the temperature got to a certain, anywhere from 35 and below, I would let it back down. And some days I just got tired of doing that, so I just took the whole thing off and just let it go from there. With the plastic, I noticed when it doesn't get the air circulation, it does get like a humidity dome type effect in there. And I was getting some mold, so that was the reason why we just kept the plastic off. This year we're going to do fabric, and next year I'm going to build a frame so that way when we start our fall season and our transplants of fall plants, that way it will help keep the rodents from eating our broccoli and stuff like that. Okay, we got some more people in here. Let's see what we're talking about. So I hope that answered your question, Letitia. Hey, catch y'all later. Duty calls. All right, White Flower Homestead. No, unfortunately, Coast and Container Gardening, we don't grow any fruit trees due to the fact that our property and our backyard alone is just too small for it. We have one huge white oak tree in our backyard that almost shades the whole backyard that we're going to have to trim up and everything. But I do want to start growing some fruit bushes and trees, some fruit trees at my parents' house. So we'll see how that goes. All purpose mom, what's going on? Hitting that big 10K. Oops, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably do that this weekend, babe. Jerry, what's going on? Yo, LSU whooped some tail this past weekend. Good. Getting started on the homestead. Good evening. Yeah, I think Angela, we'll probably do a video on it, what we have currently have right now. And I'll probably do a video on I'll probably do an Instagram story or something like that on where to get your hoops very cheap. And you can use a very inexpensive tool to cut your PVC piping. It's very, very easy. Just one of our Instagram followers, I've been trying to get her to do some YouTube videos. She informed me of some clips that she was able to put for our hoop house because the one we have was just horrible. If you had a good burst of wind, they'll just fly off. But we're gonna have to probably do something like that. Angela, right now I am in Georgia. I am flying back to Texas this Friday. Got to go home to my baby. Been too long. What else do we have here? Yeah, Leah, y'all definitely need cold frames. Too bad y'all. I'm not sure how handy y'all are because Luke from MI Gardener, he built a frame. Actually, he did two frames. He did a one that flips open and just a regular hoop house one. But we'll be doing one. All right, get rid of that shirt. Thank you. Thank you, babe. Yeah, they did. They almost gave that game away though. But I was rooting for them. One time I was rooting for them. I'm tired of seeing Alabama there. No, all-purpose mom. We are going. Mrs. Nakid Gardener, she's going to be flying here, and actually, that's going to be our anniversary week, and we're going to spend some Thanksgiving time that Thursday, watch some football with Jason at Big Bear Homestead. Maybe we'll do a live stream there. I'm not sure what he has in plan, but I also have a plan of doing a video. He's going to show me how to trap, and we're going to do a video, hopefully a video of his land. He's got a huge land with lots of goats, sheeps. No, he don't have any goats. He has sheeps, cows, ducks, turkeys, chickens, and a lot of pigs. So, okay, let's see. Oh man, we got comments going in here now. Let's see. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Lucan is amazing. Just watching July stuff. Yeah, I don't know that question either, Angela. We our peppers this year have just been so small that I don't know what to do. Ugh, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna try to get some videos in this weekend. I know we're gonna probably be um, going back and forth with other things that this came up this past weekend. So hopefully everything of that goes well. Yes, thanks, Jerry. Make sure y'all get the thumbs up on this video to help promote this video and stuff. Oh, Quebec homesteader, you're gone. Glad I got to catch your live. I need to go put the kids to bed. Have a good night, y'all. All right, Quebec. See you next time. We'll probably do this Friday night. Probably just Tuesday night before what's calling. Come on. Coasting Container Gardener. Nakid Gardener, are you a vegetarian? Because I've seen some of your videos where you only cook with veggies and no meat. No, we are not vegetarians. We've got to this no meat diet, I guess you can say, or way of life. Just only from Monday through Friday, and then Saturday we kind of let loose, but we just eat meat in moderation. For the simple fact of just how corporation is right now, how they just run our food and our country. So we just until we get like Jerry and Todd over there at Reap What You Sow, where we're raising our own meat, they're rabbits and hunting our own meat, some hogs. Hey, when's Todd going to go hog hunting again? I need to see another video of how he trapped those hogs. So if y'all don't know anything about Reap What You Sow, they got some lamb and some chickens and some quails. I think there's some quails or turkeys or guineas or something like that. What all do you have there, Jerry? Don't let bear turn you into a dog. No, I couldn't be a Georgia. Georgia just has a bad rep when it comes to football. The vegan turducken video. Wow. Oh wow, I never heard of that. Hey, Michelle P. Let's see. Coasting Container Gardening. I hope that answered your question. If not, let me know. Hey, busy little house. I guess I hope you're well. I'm completely agreeing to all you're saying. We eat less meat than most, but not vegetarians. Yeah. Who's waiting for me for me to come? Oh, grandma goes off like they do. Man, when we first, I think one of my Mrs. Nakid Gardener's co-worker gave her that Thug Kitchen cookbook. Oh my God, that thing is hilarious. I'm like, what in the world? It has all this weird comments like, yeah, dumb tail, do this and that. So, but if y'all want to eat I guess a vegan way or limit your meats intake, get that book. It's very hilarious. Thug Kitchen Cookbooks. So Jerry and Todd, or Todd and Jerry, they are doing chickens, turkey, peasants. That's what it was. Goats and rabbits. What happened to with the? Oh, and now cows. Yes. Oh wait, when y'all get a cow? I gotta go look at y'all videos. But yeah, they do a lot of stuff on their farm. and I'm definitely going to be getting with them about the rabbits and the turkeys, because that's something that I want to have later on. Yeah, I understand. Hopefully, I can find some land out here in DeSoto where I can raise my own livestock, and me and my wife does meatless Mondays. Hopefully, we can extend to um, coast and container gardening. If let me see, I'm gonna add a. I have a. If you do Facebook or not, I'm gonna get put a link of this vegan group, I guess you can say. And what we do is they do a challenge Monday through Friday, and just to see if you can, not eat any type of meat. It's very interesting. If y'all looked at any of my other live streams or channels or whatever it may be, we talk about just limiting our meats. Just give yourself a 5-day challenge to see. I can't find it. Just to see how well you can do without eating meat from that you get from the grocery store. It. Todd's gonna say, "All right, I'll go hog hunting," but I ain't gonna get near him though. I let him shoot him and do all the other stuff. But yeah, definitely look into that, Tia. Quail and what? Cookers? What is that, Jerry? Don't let take you snipe hunting. What? What is snipe? I'm lost. I'm from the South and I'm lost. Minister of Wellness. Okay. Let me find this 5-day. Oh, here we go. 5-day no meat challenge. Okay, here we go. So if y'all have Facebook, I'm gonna put a link right here. Go to their website or their Facebook group, and she puts out interesting facts about foods and where you can different. Sometimes people post their meals that they've acquired. Sometimes it's not full vegan. However, it's a definitely a no meat recipe, and you'd be surprised how often people are shocked that they don't have meat in their food and everything. Like, but hunting for nothing. I don't know if I want to hunt for nothing. Is he going to have beer at least there? If he has beer or at least whiskey, because when is hog hunting? And hopefully it's like during the warm season, not like around this time of year. Mushrooms, yes, mushrooms have a very nice meaty flavor and sometimes texture depending on what you mix it with. You would not die. You could do 5 days without meat. You'd be surprised. You will be surprised if you could do 5 days, and you'll notice your whole aura changes. Your energy changes. Your sleeping changes. Your bowel system changes. Oh my goodness. Sorry, didn't mean to get that gross for T and Tank. They're eating right now some stir fry. The link did not work for me. I should try again. All right. I will I would after this live stream, I will post it on here in our description. Let me see if I'm not sure how. I'm not too savvy on here. It should work now. Huh. Huh. Let's see. How can I do this? Anybody know? I guess because it's a private group, maybe. I'll put the now. We drink kombucha as well. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're you are so right about that, Latish. The we our first few days of doing it, it was we were struggling and we were like, oh my god, we're so used to eating meat, so and we didn't know anything about vegan recipes, so we were doing like just spaghetti and tomato sauce and this crazy stuff. And then we just got, as you get into it, you start learning different innovative ways to doing no meat stuff and everything. So but yeah, anywhere from 3 to 5 days, you're good. Yeah, I've been seeing those videos of Tank and her little kombucha stuff that y'all been making. And that's another thing, another video we have to do. We might do a live on that. We got that cider, what's it called? Fire cider stuff. It should be ready now to take. And if y'all don't know anything about that, it's just supposed to be like a help your immune system build up and around this time of year. Nah, I'm definitely not vegan. As much as you show them rabbits, it gets me. I feel like Elmer Fudd. I definitely want to get me some rabbits. The first time I had rabbit was a barbecue rabbit that one of my mom's friends, I guess, hunt and caught. And then I've had when I was a Air Force recruiter in Beaumont, these Royal Rangers, supposed to be like the Christian Boy Scouts. Excuse me. They had brought in some weird meat, and then that was the first time I tried squirrel and squirrel brains. Not that bad. And the only time before the U.S. or Africa stopped selling it to the U.S., I had African lion. That was pretty interesting. I love spaghetti sauce with veggies instead of meat. Well, see, and Letitia, let me show you these. All right. So, Letitia, you could go and get you. This has been the best brand of plant-based meats. Let y'all look at that real quick. And this got 18 grams of protein, and you only need to be heated up for about 2 minutes per serving, which is 3/4 cups, is just 110 calories. So if for those that like who's on here just said they don't eat red meat, this is good for you. We've used that plenty of times. And then this one is new. They have a Publix here. This got 20 grams of serving, no soy. That's the thing that most people, rabbit is white meat. That's what most people get carried away with soy. You don't want to have too much soy intake because it's supposed to do some type of harm. Or not harm, but it's not as, you got to do that in moderation as well. Yes, barbecue rabbit is good. I want to ferment the garlic and honey. Cindy Lopez, yes, fire cider. So we got a lot of videos, and I miss my camera girl because she was, as y'all seen some of my videos, I'll be like, I don't feel like even doing these videos because they just don't, they're not the same. Cool. Any meat light in color is considered white meat. Yes. I use Morningstar meatball, soy-based, non-meat. We used to do Morningstar, but if you taste these other ones, you will never go back to Morningstar. Morningstar is a good beginner one, but these are a lot better. You can actually you'd be like, oh man, you'd be thinking you eating real meat. Where do you buy it? I bought this one. I think this was at Walmart. You can get this at Walmart in the frozen aisle. And this was at Publix. I guess Publix is the HEB of Georgia. I guess the grocery store, the Piggly Wiggly of Georgia. Hubby had no idea that it's not me, and he is ultimate. Yes, you'd be surprised if you do any of these dishes. They even have, y'all seen the video where we did teriyaki chicken. They have a chicken plant-based one as well. Yes, wild rabbits, regular rabbit. Uh-oh, look at this. We got Rob Sapper from the Ession Family Garden on here. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. What's going on, Rob? Yes, Cindy Lopez. From all of these documentaries that the wife had me watch, well, she got me to watch. What was that one that she got me to watch? And I was just like, my eyes were like, what? And I think it was Forks Over Knives. And then there was this documentary. After documentary, we've watched Rotten, Half Nearly Dead, and all these other ones. I'm just do not watch those movies, document shows if you love meat, because the meat free at some store. Impossible offers the meat free at some stores now. Yes, yeah. The first time I tried rabbit, I had no idea it was rabbit. My granny said it was chicken. Just eat it. I knew something was one of the. Oh man, yeah. You could get those at Angela Garden Sense. You can get those at Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. They should have these in there. Let me put these up before they. All right, and I'm back. Uh, Rob's in the house. Yes. Nah, man. I get all my stuff from you. You my role model. United we stand. How you been? Hey, you're welcome, man. Anytime, bro. Yeah, I got you. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. And happy Veterans Day, belated Veterans Day to all the people that have served in the past, current, and about to serve, if y'all have that. You didn't much, Mitch. You didn't miss much, Gardner Realtor. Just me talking about my no meat diet. Yes, I know you are. You were both of you and Rob were Army, correct? Thank you, thank you. Another thing that I'm going to be uh, promoting, or not really promoting, doing on here at this apartment. We're going to probably be doing some apartment videos just to kind of get people that don't have the capability of growing anything, because they feel that because they don't have a house with some property or some land, that you can still grow things. You just have to won't be as in abundance as somebody with a half acre, whole acre, 20 acres, but it's all basically getting your hand, getting the learning back the basics of people growing their own food. Army infantry. Woo! We got two Army people up in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it is going to be LSU and Clemson at the final two. Who will win after that? I don't know. I think Clemson's not used to playing any teams. We tried Michael Green's last year, Angela. Um, we're we were going to try it again this year. We don't know, since it's just one mouth to feed in each household now. It's kind of, I don't know. Hmm, I guess I could do a video on it, but you can start. The good thing about micros is you can start them anytime, no matter what season, because they mostly grow in a controlled environment. So they can go in and out with every week, basically go from there. Oh, you think Georgia and Clemson going? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Microgreens are one of the things that we will definitely enjoy growing. For the simple fact that it's very quick and turnkey. Now that we're empty nesters, I'm thinking about if Mrs. Nakid Gardener allows me to have our second room as a grow room instead of putting it in the office, but we'll see. Uh, you're naked. You don't understand how grateful I am in finding your page earlier this year. It was so hard to find a gardening page in the DFW era, Dallas, Fort Worth, that was a true gardener. Keep up the good work. I don't know if I'm a true gardener. I'm just learning. This is only our fourth year growing. Yeah, fourth year growing stuff. And I think even even after 10, 20 years, I'm still going to be learning. I'm always trying to find new ways of doing things, always trying to bust myth on doing things. Next year, I want to test the whole compatible and combatant planting, see if that's any whole truth, along with marigolds and other deterrent flowers, even though they said that I was watching somebody's, I think it was you, Gardener Realtor, was at a master gardening um, seminar or whatever like that, and they was telling you if less the marigolds are heirloom marigolds, then they will attract aphids and spider mites and all the other stuff, which kind of came true because in our beds we had lined the back of the beds with uh, marigolds. And later on, spider mites took over everything, killed our sunflowers, our some of the other additional flowers, almost killed my elephant ear. And we just basically had to spray it down. So that was one part of our regiment now that was on Tuesday, we'll spray with peppermint oil and liquid soap and just spray the plants around there every day till it went away. Just want to say I'm new around here. Hey, Alex, Oh, I don't know how to say your last name, so I won't say it. This is the same Clemson team that beat Bama's last year, 46 to 60. I don't know. SEC always been strong in football. Or I guess, yeah. Oh, Sprouts. Yes. Sprouts is another one where you can buy those places. Thank God I found a Sprouts here and it's on the way to Lowe's and Home Depot. So Tua is not going to be. I hope he doesn't plan on playing quarterback in the pros because he ain't going to do it. Y'all got. Oh, guess Sprouts is like a nationwide like Trader Joe's and stuff. I haven't been doing anything but working. This past weekend, it was just miserable. So I just stayed in and I went to go see Big Bear, Jason from Big Bear Homestead a while back. I think it was not last weekend, but the weekend before that. Other than that, I've been trying to find some nurseries and some community gardens to do some videos on. But as this whole week just got hit with cold fronts, guess that can't happen now. Michelle P. The this year we grew. Ooh, excuse me. We grew some lilies and I can't the dahlias and some pentas, some iris. I think we're iris. Yeah, and but that was basically from the store. Uh, the missus wanted some coxcombs, so we planted that. But the pentas, no, the not the pentas, the verbenas. Is it verbenas? It's one of the flowers. Just basically grew all over. It was, I guess, it's a bush, so we're gonna have to take it out of the container and put it elsewhere because it grew very well in this one area. So, but we are going to try to start growing more flowers. We did the coneflower and some asters, some chamomile, some more aster bachelor buttons, some mixed variety bachelor buttons, and I was trying to grow some calendula, and some borage, but they just didn't do too well here. Oh, and some zinnias too. Definitely had to grow some of that. Yeah, that's the only thing. The Big 12, they got some they got some good players, but especially quarterbacks. They lately they've been having a few good Big 12 quarterbacks, but the defense, I don't know. The defense are beasts in the NFL to me. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. Alfalfa, clover seeds. Oh, okay. I got this one mix here that I can't wait to try. I need to hurry up and start these seeds. These are what we got from Baker's Creek. These look beautiful. Hopefully, Mrs. Nakid Gardener will post some pictures on our Instagram page of what they've been looking like. Otherwise, I guess I'll have to do it when I get home this weekend. Yeah, we did get some zinnias. I forgot I did grow a lot of those for the simple fact of butterflies. My mom loved butterfly. Okay, so it was verbena that was we got the pentas didn't they were pretty stagnant. Okay. LSU will win the championship. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, if he had if Tua had an arm or even had some legs like Mariota, I could see him getting drafted maybe in the fifth or sixth rounds. But put him on another team, we'd be like Tua who. All right, Coast and Container Gardeners, thank you for stopping by. If you haven't done so already, give me a thumbs up. 87 total points. Give me a break. See, I don't know. The SEC normally does have. They normally have the front seven. They're they're that's one thing about the SEC. Their front seven, their line and their linebackers and their tight ends, offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, and tight ends from the SEC have been pretty good and they're beefy. Now the Big 12 secondary, they they are pretty much good. Big 12 and Big 10, the secondary normally do well because they pass a lot. You know, they got basically more offense than defense. So I'll get at y'all later. Where are we at? Good evening, y'all. What's going on? What's going on, Woods Tree Farm? Bring on Ohio. But see, the only thing with Brady though, I knew he was always because I used to be a big Michigan Wolverine fan. When him and Henson, if Henson would have made up his mind and would have just either went all baseball, Brady would have had more shine. Yeah, Joe is. I give Joe that he's been last year. I was this year he's been doing pretty good. Yeezy Fushizi, what do you garden? Basically simple things: tomatoes, peppers, onions, garlic, different herbs, so forth. Uh-oh, Jerry, you making some enemies. Yeah, that's bad on a quarterback. But the only thing with Tua though, he's not a runner, so nice to meet you, Yeezy. Do you garden? Man, y'all gonna have me start talking football. About to go get my shoulder pads and my pads. Show y'all what this 40-something-year-old man can do here. Let's see. He's a Rob from Ession's Family Garden. He's a Georgia boy. He like them Georgia Bulldogs, like Jason. Which we will show you how to end up in the ER. Huh? Nah, not me. Hey, Letitia's back. I'm only old as I feel. I still feel I could take them 20 and 30-year-old people. I think Bama won't. I think Bama will probably drop down to 5. And for the simple fact is you got LSU, You got Georgia, Ohio State. Did Oklahoma lose? If Oklahoma lose, they might have went to 4. Oh, you don't think I can still put on these pads and play with these little 30-some-year-old peoples? I don't know why I keep on saying peoples. Boy, we talking some trash up in here. We should do like a Thursday night pregame or Friday night pregame. Amen to that, Latish. Yeah, them Gamecocks. They're hit and miss, but I think y'all mark these words. Mac Brown was going to bring the ACC back into the picture in football again. I think he's doing big stuff over there. Oh man. Oh, with an 8-year-old? I hope you didn't lose. Cause I remember playing my son, he thought he could beat me in playing some sports. Uh-oh. Little did he know, I don't lose to little kids. So I do whatever is necessary. Call me the Patriots when I play against little kids. Because if they winning, they going down. Yeah, he learned about that when we were playing Twister. He thought he was gonna beat me. Nope. Thank God he's ticklish and I'm not. All right. We're getting close to that hour. Okay, so I don't cheat. It's called, if it's not in the rule book, I can't tickle him, then I could tickle him. Hey, I don't see anything wrong with what Todd does. Hey, a little blow on the Patriots. I mean, I'm sometimes you gotta prepare for these kids, these chillins that nothing in this world is given to them. You have to fight for it. You have to overcome adversity and just wait for your parent to die for you to actually beat them, at least for me. Is Oregon ranked? What? So no trophy? I don't think Oregon. I don't know about Oregon. Because with Oregon, there's their schedule strength is not all that great. They haven't really played. That's their only thing is they need to start playing like um, at least like Notre Dame does. Yeah, Cause see, that's Oklahoma, and I knew Oklahoma was the powerhouse in Big 12 this year until we stopped running our quarterback. Until we start running our quarterback, then UTA isn't going anywhere, or do have better play calling, better defense. I'm rooting for either LSU or Oklahoma to win it this year. I'm rooting for those. Now, if Alabama's back in it, then I'll be rooting for Clemson. I vote Montana. Oh Lord. Well, all right, guys. I am about to. What time is it? Is that even a real team? Ooh. 7:30. So what's called about to come on, do their live. Oh no, I got one more hour and a half. But thank y'all for stopping by. And we'll probably do this next Tuesday, same bat channel, same bat time. And hopefully we'll have more videos uploading. We're gonna be a busy weekend. That's the thing that wins. Oh, y'all are funny. Well, until then, let's grow together.